triangle congruence. First of all, you got to know the symbols. So, triangle congruence, you have SAS, which stands for side angle side.
Okay, then side, side, side.
Side, side, side.
HL.
HL, good, that's the one people forget. Hypotenuse leg.
There's hypotenuse theorem, right?
I don't know what a hypotenuse theorem is.
Okay, vertical angles.
Vertical angles are congruent.
Angle, side, angle.
Angle, side, angle. There's one more.
No, there's none.
There's 5. I see 4, so that means there's one more.
SSA.
We never use Anthony, also known as an S.
I thought it is right then.
Isn't there AAS?
It's SSA, stupid.
Oh.
It's the angle, side, side, it's side, side. You always like you were mad.
This is how they're going to show it to you on a test, because they know if they write it this way, you guys are going to realize what they just wrote. They also might not even use the letters. They might use the words and say side, side, angle, which is just angle, side, side, backwards. They can also show it to you in a picture. This is not true. You're going to say it's true just because you see 3 things in each triangle. This is not true because this is angle, side, side. There's one more. What's the last one?
AAS.
Angle, angle, side. Alright, a few more things that we have to know. You have the Triangle Sum Theorem, which says all 3 angles inside the triangle add to 180 degrees. Triangle Sum Theorem. All 3 angles add to 180 degrees. Then you have the exterior angle theorem. That one says that the outside angle the outside angle of a triangle is equal to the 2 remote interior angles. The 2 remote interior angles are the 2 angles that don't touch the outside. So here's what you're going to see in a picture. You have X, Y, Z, and W. See how W is outside the triangle? W touches Z. So that means, according to the exterior angle theorem, W is going to be equal to X plus Y, the 2 angles it does not touch. Bless you.
Thank you.
Triangle congruence. This is where we had our proofs. There's one more thing we're actually missing on this. Does anybody know? Yeah. Nobody knows?
No, sir.
You're going to know as soon as I start writing it. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent.
Can I go to the bathroom?
No, can you?
That's why I asked.
May I use the bathroom?
I mean, are you potty trained?
Oh, that's
I was
tough.
going to ask you to go to the bathroom because I can't just walk out of class.
I don't know what your abilities are, dude. Alright, this worksheet's going to be a lot quicker. There's only 2 sides. I'm going to do problems from each, and then you'll have the rest of the class to finish it and the other one.
Other ones, we still are.
I left my one out. Thing. Alright. My pen, I'm gonna pass it.
Yes.
I got it. I figured it. I finished it. Turn it in. Turn it in.
When I'm done. Yeah.
Give the last time. You know you had that covered.
Keep them, throw them away, put them on your fridge. Papers I pass. You make sure I have a grade in for them, and other than that, you don't need them.
I think you checked it.
That's from last quarter anyway, so don't matter. All right, let's go over number 1. Number 1 says to state if the 2 triangles are congruent. If they are, state how you know. So I need you to explain yes or no, and then why. So, triangle congruence, that's what this worksheet is. Triangle congruence. I'm just letting it focus before it focuses on my hand. So we have side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, 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 side, and hypotenuse leg. Hypotenuse leg, you have to have a right triangle. I'm going to show you an easy way to figure this out.
Like A, B, C.
Sure. Number 1, label what they told you. I have this side is congruent to that side. This side is congruent to that side. You need all 3 of these letters in each triangle. Each triangle. So right now I only have 2 letters in each triangle. And they also have to be in corresponding parts. I have 2 sides, which means I'm using one of these. I can't use any of these because they don't have 2 sides in them. They only have 1. In this triangle, can you prove, and when you say yeah, if you say yes, I'm going to ask you how. Can you prove that this side is congruent to that side?
Yes.
Hannah, are you shaking your head yes? How? How do you know? Prove it. This side and that side? You said yes?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because the sides are like equal. Because this one has 2 lines and that one has 2 lines too.
So how this one don't have any lines. Neither does that one. So how do you know they're equal?
Because the 2 lines that connect are equal.
So just because the 2 lines that connect are equal, that means the third one has to be equal?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I just said how.
All you told me were the other 2 sides were equal. You didn't tell me how the third side was equal.
What third side?
This third side.
That's what I said. Because if those 2 lines, like, they go at the right angle, it like makes it equal on both sides because they both like the same.
So now you're bringing the angle into it. How do you know what the angle is?
I don't.
Then how can you say something about the angle?
I don't know.
You're right. Hannah's right. Vertical angles. Hannah just said it about the sides. Vertical angles. Vertical angles are right there. Those 2 angles are equal. Vertical angles gives you side, angle, side. We're good? Raise your hand if you need to see another example from 1 through 10. Kendra, pick a number. 2 through 10 on your paper.
2.
Number 2? Alright. Label what you have. This side is congruent to that side. This side is congruent to that side. So again, we're working with just these two. Side, 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 or side, angle, side. Can I prove a side or an angle in this picture? How? You said side. That means you're proving that this side in this triangle is congruent to this side in that triangle. How?
It's the same one.
There's no such thing as it's right there.
Oh, wait, is it
Hannah? Reflexive. This side is congruent. This is side, side, side. Reflexive property. That's how you're doing 3 through 10 now.
So you just write the S or whatever it is.
And then how you know, because there's something missing. And some of them might not be congruent at all. Flip it over, let's do it back. Number 11. This one says, state what additional information is required in order to make the triangles congruent. They give you the reasons. This one's angle, angle, side. Now for this, notice that this S only touches one A. So in your picture, I have this angle, this angle. Which side do I have? The reflexive, right? This side is already touching an angle. So that means the other angle that I need, I have those two. I need to find this angle. The angle that I'm looking for is not touching the side. So what angle is that? Which one?
What?
T and A.
T and A. This angle and that angle. So your answer is going to look like this. Angle T is congruent to angle A. That is the information you are missing. They told you angle, angle, side. They gave you the angle touching the given side. They gave you these two. You had to find the third angle that was not touching this side, which only leaves one other angle. Angle T and angle A. Raise your hand if you need to see another example from this side. Riley, pick a number.
12.
13. 13.
16.
Really?
What the hell is wrong with 18? All right, 16. 16 says angle, side, angle. They gave you this angle and this side. Guys, if they share a side, it's given.
Okay.
If it looks like this, this is given. These are vertical angles. Okay, so if you see an X, vertical angles. If they share a side, reflexive. You need angle, side, angle. So I need another angle that is touching the side, which is going to be L. This angle and that angle. This time you're going to have to label it using 3 letters. You can't say angle L congruent to angle L. You need angle MLR is congruent to angle MLN. MLR is this side. You need it congruent to MLN, that side. You can't just say angle L. Angle L is the whole thing. We're good?
Can you do 12? Can you do 12?
What's wrong with 12?
I think 13 is something.
12 says HL, hypotenuse leg. Hypotenuse leg only happens in right triangles.
Yes.
They gave you the hypotenuse. All you need is a leg. Does it matter which one? No, as long as they're corresponding. Precious, find a leg in this triangle. Which one?
J.
J is an angle.
Wait, what?
A leg. A leg to a right triangle is a side. L is just an angle. To name a line, it's 2 letters.
LJ.
So LJ is congruent to what corresponds to LJ in this triangle?
CB. BC.
What corresponds to LJ in this triangle? Don't let them mess you up. LJ is the long leg. The long leg has to correspond with the long leg. They laid it on its side. That's how you get easy questions wrong on the EOC. Alright, finish this worksheet.
Is it due today?
If you get it done today, yes. If not, then it's due Monday, but your other worksheet is due today.
I told him about the wrong day. I'm gonna bring the wrong day tomorrow. I'm gonna bring the wrong day tomorrow.
Yeah, you do this.
Yeah. Or read it. I see him click that button every time.